Hello everyone, welcome you all and I hope you are all doing well. So in this video, we are going to study about the straight lines. In that we used to study about the inclination of a line and the slope of a line. Okay, means we will see the definition and we will see the formula, how to find the slope of a line. Okay, when 2 points are given, when inclination is given, we will derive the formula, okay, in this video, and we will, with the help of an example, we will study about in detail about the inclination and the slope of a line. Okay, now let us start with the term inclination of the line. So what is the inclination of the line? So consider this is our Cartesian system. So this is our the x-axis and this is the y-axis and this is the origin. Okay, so we are already discussed in the 2D geometry about this coordinate system. Now what I will do, I will consider a straight line in the coordinate system. For example, this is the straight line. Okay, this is our straight line. Okay, this is the straight line. So what is the inclination of the line? Means what? See, the angle made by the straight line with the positive direction of the x-axis. Means what? This is the angle made by straight line with the positive direction of x-axis is called what? Inclination of the line. I hope you understand this. What is inclination of the line? It is nothing but the angle made by the straight line with the positive direction of the x-axis. Means in this direction angle should be made with x-axis. So this theta is called what? Inclination of the line. Means the angle made by the straight line with the positive direction of x-axis is called what? Inclination of the line. So it is generally denoted by theta. Theta is nothing but inclination of the line. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now tell me, what is the inclination of x-axis or horizontal line So what is the inclination of the horizontal line or x-axis? This, as you can say, our straight line itself is a x-axis or a horizontal line. So the inclination of the horizontal line or the x-axis is 0. Why? Because it is on the x-axis, or itself it is the x-axis. So the inclination of the x-axis or the horizontal line is always what? 0. Now tell me, what about the inclination? This is first point. Remember, an inclination of y-axis or vertical line. Now tell me, what is inclination of a vertical line? So this is the y-axis or this is our vertical line. So what is inclination? Inclination nothing but the angle made by the straight line with the positive direction of x-axis. Means this is the angle we have to make. This is nothing but how much? 90 degrees. As you know, these are both are mutually perpendicular to each other. So the inclination of the vertical line or y-axis is what? 90 degrees. Okay, here in the case of y-axis, the theta is what? Theta is 90 degrees. Where in the case of horizontal line, the theta is what? 0. I hope you understand this. The inclination, it is very easy topic. So what is inclination? Inclination of a straight line is nothing but the angle made by the straight line with the positive direction of x-axis is called what? It is called the inclination of the line. I hope you understand this. Now let us move about slope of a line. So what is the slope of a line? I hope you understand the inclination of the line. Now let us consider what is the slope of a line. Slope of a line is nothing but, see, if theta is the inclination, okay, then tan theta is called what? Slope of a line. What does it mean? If theta is the inclination of the straight line, then if we apply tan to it, okay, then tan theta is called what? Slope of the line. Simple. If theta is the inclination of the line, then tan theta is called the slope of the line. Okay, it is generally denoted by small m. M is equals to tan theta. So this is the slope of a line. So what is the slope of a line? Slope of a line is nothing but if theta is the inclination of the line, then the tan theta Okay, the tan of theta is called what? Slope of the line. It is generally denoted by small m. Okay, now tell me what is the slope of horizontal line? What is the slope of horizontal line, that is x-axis? What is the slope of x-axis? Okay, so we have already discussed in the inclination part that the inclination of the x-axis or the horizontal line is 0. If theta is 0, if I substitute here, so what you get, m is equals to tan of 0, which is equals to 0. Therefore, tan of 0 is 0. So slope of a horizontal line is what? 0. Okay, so what about slope of vertical line? Slope of vertical line, that is y-axis. What is its slope? We know the inclination in case of y-axis is how much? It's 90 degrees. So if I substitute here, what I get, m is equals to tan 90 degrees. What is tan 90? Tan 90 is not defined. Tan 90 is not defined. Therefore, the slope of a vertical line or y-axis is not defined. Okay, why the slope of a vertical line is not defined? We know the inclination is 90 degrees. If the inclination of the vertical line is 90 degrees, then the slope equal to m is equal to tan 90, and we know tan 90 is not defined. Therefore, the slope of a vertical line is not defined. Okay, I hope you have understand about the inclination and the slope of a line. Okay, now what we will do, we will derive a formula how to find the slope. So one case we know, we can find the slope when inclination is given. When theta is given, we can find the slope of a line using the formula m is equals to tan theta. Okay, so what about if in the case, if they have given 2 points, if they have given us 2 points and they have not given as the inclination, then how to find the slope? So we find the slope of a line using 2 points. Let us derive the formula. Okay. Okay, means what? See, consider. So consider this is our straight line. Okay, straight line. Our straight line is passing through 2 points. So consider this is the point A, x1 comma y1. Means what? So we know this distance is what? X1, and this distance is what? Y1. Okay, understood. Now another point we'll consider, this is the point B, x2 comma y2. Means what? This distance is x2 and this distance is what? Complete here is y2. Okay, now what I will do, from A I will extend a line. Okay, it meet this line, dash line, at a point C, ABC you consider. Okay, ABC. So what we have done, we have taken a 2 points, means our straight line is passing through these 2 points. Which are the points? A, x1 comma y1, b, x2 comma y2. They are maybe any arbitrary point on the straight line. Okay, now what we have done, we have extended a line from A, it meet this line at C. So if you see here, ABC is what? ABC is the right angle triangle. So I will separately draw here, see, for easy understanding. So this is our the triangle. This is A, this is B, and this is C. Now suppose if I consider this the angle theta here, angle theta, so this angle also is called what? This is also the theta. So this angle is what? This angle is also a theta. Okay, now let us see what is the distance of this AC. How to find this distance? Look here, we know this distance from here to here distance. It is what? It is nothing but this distance. Okay, this distance is what? See, this distance is what? X2. This distance is what? X2, and this distance is what? This x1. So this is x2, this is x1. I need this distance. How to find? X2 minus x1 will give me this distance. This is x2, this is x1. X2 minus x1 will give me what? This distance, AC distance. So AC can be written as x2 minus x1. I think you have understood. I will explain one more time. See, this distance from here to here distance. What is here to here distance? Is nothing but x2. Okay, and this distance origin to here, this distance is what? This distance is x1. Okay, now we need to find this distance. How to find this distance? This distance minus this distance will give me this distance, means x2 minus x1 will be give this AC, which is x2 minus x1. Now similarly I need this distance. Similarly, how can I find? This is complete distance is y2 and this is what? y1. So I will write y2 minus y1 will give me this distance, BC distance. So BC distance can be also given as y2 minus y1, means this distance is y, b2 here is y2, c2 here is y1. So y2 minus y1 will give me this BC as y2 minus y1. Okay, now this is the angle theta. So side opposite is called as opposite side. Okay, and this is called what? Adjacent side. Okay, we are not familiar with the hypotenuse, so we will go with these two sides. So I know the adjacent and opposite. So which trigonometric ratio should I use? I will use tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but it's the ratio of opposite side to the adjacent side. Okay, now tell me, tan theta is equal to opposite. What is the opposite side? It is nothing but y2 minus y1 by adjacent side is how much? x2 minus x1. Okay, so we know previously we have discussed what is tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but the slope m. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this is the formula to find the slope of a line when 2 points are given, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this is the formula to find slope of a line when 2 points are given. And we also know which is equal to what? Our tan theta when inclination is given. Okay, so this is the formula for to find the slope of a line. Okay, now let's see one example. Okay, now let us see one question that find the slope of line passing through 5, 7 and 7, 5. Okay, and also find its inclination, with positive direction of x-axis. Okay, with the positive direction of x-axis. So what is given here? 2 points is given. So let A we consider as 5, 7 and we consider B point at 7, 5. 2 points as given. Now we need to find the what? Slope of a line. So we know what is the slope formula which is a norm we have derived, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2 and this is y2. Substitute what you get? y2 is how much? 5 minus y1. y1 is 7 divided by x2. x2 is 7 minus x1 is 5. So what you get? M is equals to 5 minus 7 will be minus 2 by 7 minus 5 will be 2. 2 gets cancelled. M is equals to minus 1. So we got as slope is equals to minus 1. Okay. So now he also stating us to find the inclination with positive direction. Inclination means what? He asking us to find what? Theta. First he asked the slope. Slope is nothing but M. So we have found the slope. Now he also stating us to find the what? Theta. So how to find the theta? We know that what? M is equal to tan theta. From here we need to find what? Theta value. So M already we got as what? Minus 1. So I write as tan theta is equals to minus 1. So when we'll have minus 1, it is nothing but tan 135 value. Tan 135 value is what? Minus 1. Okay, tan 35. How you got tan 135 is minus 1? Let us see. Tan 35 can be written as 90 plus 45. Okay, 90 plus 45 is what? 135. 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta means second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan is negative and tan 90 changes to what? Cot, and it is 45. So cot 45 value is what? Minus 1. Okay, if you have not understood it, there is a playlist for trigonometry, you can watch it. Okay, so tan 35 value is what? -1. So this tan gets cancelled. Theta is equals to what? 135. So the inclination of this problem with this straight line is got what? 135. Okay, I hope you understand this. Thank you.